This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. I'm coming once again, giving you updates on our COVID situation. As you know, we had to cancel service last week due to our few of our members catching COVID, and of course, we've had obviously the COVID cases are going up. And so we felt like it was the best decision to cancel our last Sunday of the year. But after talking to our leaders, we felt as if it was best to go back to our phase one of our reopening when we came back. As you recall, we came back in March of 2020. And so with that being said, we will no longer be having Sunday school in person, nor will we have Bible study in person until further notice. We will be going back to just morning service only, morning service only. So keep that in mind. We will only have, again, morning service. We will not do Sunday school, and we will not do Bible study on Thursdays and prayer meetings on Thursday. However, we will still do our morning service on Sunday at 10:30. So let me talk a few moments about what that's going to look like. We will not be having the choir sing on Sundays until further notice. Instead, we will be doing congregational hymns. The choir, we are not allowing them to sing because obviously they're in close proximity and they're singing without masks. We need everyone to be maxed up. With this new variant, it's very contagious. We want to make sure that we are doing our due diligence. And so our choir members will not sing. Instead, we will have congregational hymns every Sunday. And they will be led from the pulpit, and the congregation as a whole will be singing. And so also with that, there won't be any choir rehearsals, no choir rehearsals until further notice. We are trying to limit our presence in this building as we did in 2020. And so we're going to be, until this surge is over, until cases, the infection rate goes back down, we're only going to be here Sunday morning from 10:30, and it's going to be 1 hour service. We'll get to that point here in a minute. So again, number one, choir will not be singing. We'll have congregational hymns. 2, face masks must be worn at all times. We kind of got relaxed in this as people got more vaccinated, and as cases went down, we kind of got relaxed as it relates to our restrictions. But we are going to have to. Leaders will be leading by example, and they will be enforcing it. So if you have a problem with wearing a mask, don't come. I mean, it's just that simple. We have to wear a face mask in our building. The face mask has to be worn at all times. It has to be above your nose and your mouth. It has to cover your nose and your mouth. It has to be worn at all times. This is to protect each other. Again, some churches are doing vaccination status, where you have to prove your vaccination status. I don't want to take that approach. That's why we are requiring everybody to wear masks, because we don't know who is vaccinated and who's not. So we're asking everyone, if you plan on coming to service, please make sure that you're wearing your mask at all times. All times. Exception is, I will obviously not wear mine when I'm preaching. That means that there won't be anyone sitting in the first pew. The first pew will be blocked off. And also we're going to be going back to Social distancing will be enforced, which means that our pews will be marked off. They'll be blocked off. And so you'll be able to sit every other pew. Families obviously can sit together, but we want to make sure we are keeping our social distancing. Also, temperature, number 3, temperature checks will be done at the door. Sometimes they, in the past, were done in sanctuary, which defeats the purpose. And so we will be making sure that you arrive at 10 o'clock. Doors will be open at 10. There will be either an usher there to greet you or another leader. They will be doing temperature checks at the door. So make sure that you get here, arrive closer to 10. That way we can get everybody checked and that service can start on time at 10:30. So temperature checks will be done at the door. Make sure that you're here closer to 10 so we can get you taken care of. And then finally, services will be only 1 hour. We're going back to 1 hour services. That just means that after benediction, we will kindly ask you to leave. There's no fellowshipping in our sanctuary. You can fellowship outside. Again, we don't want to be rude about it, obviously. And so that's why we're going to kindly remind you all after benediction to disperse, just so that we're not in our building. We're going back to how it was when we first came back in March 2020, or March of 2021, rather. And so, and I will say this, if you are sick, please stay home. This virus is very, very difficult to, it's taking folks out still. We didn't want to do a full shutdown. I think we're in a better situation than we were when we first had a shutdown in March of 2020. So we're in a very, very different place. We got vaccines out there. Children now can be vaccinated. And so I wanted to let all of you know that, again, if you're feeling ill, if you're feeling sick, stay home, live a fight every day. There ain't no need to come to church. It's okay to take a Sunday off. Heck, we all took a Sunday off last Sunday, so it's okay. We will try to make sure that our services are posted on our Facebook. Those who have access to social media. And if you feel uncomfortable, if you feel like, hey, I'd rather stay home because, I feel like it's better for me to stay home, then that's fine too. Make the choice that meets your needs, that you feel comfortable making. And so we want to make sure that, again, we stay open as best as we can. I believe in this season, with all the sicknesses that's going around, that God's house needs to be open, especially on Sunday morning. And so we're going to do the best we can to be safe. I believe we can be safe when we go back to our restrictions and doing things that we already know what to do, because the good thing is we've dealt with this before last year. And so this is not new to us. We already had a plan in place. And so we're going back to our phase 1. And so just wanted to let you all know that we will be having church this Sunday. First Sunday in January, we will be having church. It will be different. So again, we will not have choir rehearsals. We will not have choir singing. We'll have congregational hymns. We will be all wearing masks. We will be social distancing. There will be hand sanitizer at the door, temperature checks at the door. Arrive here at 10 because that's when the doors will be open. You can only come through the front door. Do not come through the side door. That door will be locked. The door that goes through, that comes into the fellowship hall, that door will be locked. So you cannot come through that door. Only come through the front door, so we make sure that we tempt everybody. And also, we will have 1 hour service. We're going to get in and get out. We'll have 2 congregational hymns. I will give us a message, and then we will get out of here. Again, we're going to be doing this until further notice. We're definitely going to be doing it all the way through January, and then we will give updates as we go. And so again, that is what we plan on doing. Also, we also have upcoming fast and upcoming corporate fast coming up. As you know, as our last meeting when I gave my speech, we are doing a fast from, let me see, it's from January 3rd, which is next Monday. It starts next Monday and it ends on January 13th. It's a 12-day fast. It will start January 27th. I'm sorry, January 3rd, and it will end on January 13th. So please plan accordingly. We're going to be letting you decide what kind of fast you want to do. You can do a Daniel fast, which we'll put more information on our social media platforms, which is Daniel fast, no meat, gotta stay away from sugar, bread. And so you gotta just do vegetables and fruits and protein, nuts and berries and all that good stuff. Or you can do try to do a complete fast, and which is no food at all. It's just mainly water. Or you can choose to do a fast that is where you choose one thing, whether it's coffee, whether it's caffeine, whether it's sweets, one thing that you just have to have and you want to give that up. So you can do that. So you decide what you want to sacrifice, what you feel the Lord is leading you to do as we go into this new year. So make sure you stick to it, whatever it is. Also, we will be doing a prayer schedule. So we will be making sure that we are praying in the morning. We'll be praying in the evening, and then we'll probably be sending out a devotional during the midday. But we'll be doing a corporate prayer, 6 o'clock, like we've been doing, like every Monday. I encourage you all to get on there. I'll send the Zoom. It's the same Zoom link, same phone number. So 6 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the evening, we will have a prayer schedule through January 3rd to January 13th. So we will be praying and fasting from January 3rd to January 13th. And if there ever was a time we need to pray and fast, when we had people in the hospital, when we had people battling with COVID, when we were trying to figure out what God is going to do through us and in us, in our ministry, we got things going on in our families, we all need to step up and pray and fast. And that's what the Lord will have us do. So again, these are the things that we're going to be doing. Please govern yourselves accordingly. But we will be here this Sunday at 10:30. Please arrive by 10 and make sure that if you feel sick, or any way, please stay home. And again, keep us in prayer, keep each other in prayer lifted up, because we all need it. So continue to govern yourselves accordingly. And I just want to let you know these are updates that you can expect to happen. All right, talk to you later. Y'all have a good day. God bless.